Hi friends, it's Deanna Willison with Our Blooming Catholic Life, and I'm back. Today is a cold, rainy day. Some of my friends in the Midwest have snow upon snow upon snow. We've been doing all these Lenten practices. We're at the edge of, we're like on Spy Wednesday, right? We're at the edge of Holy Week, so we're doing all the cleaning and baking. And you might just need to take a comforting little break. I mean, look at this little guy, Felix the fox. Isn't he adorable? So we've done an unboxing of our Woobles before, and now we're going to go in. I've done a few things at the beginning and have some thoughts, and I thought I'd share them with you. So look. The main body is actually done. I did actually learn some new stitches too. I feel like now... Ooh, I should have put just a tad more stuffing in there than I had. But there's plenty left. Let me show you. There's plenty left. I was warned that I would still need some for the tail, but there's plenty left, so I can get some more in there. Turns out that where you start is actually the head. So, fun fact, I did also learn that that pre-done piece is a magic loop with 6 single crochets in it. And although it comes with 3 stitch markers, the only one I needed was the orange one, which is unfortunate. They use the orange one for every Woobles kit to make it super clear what it means. You're always going to know that orange means the star of the row, which is funny because I'd use green for go. But whatever. Orange is what they use. It's just unfortunate because with this particular kit, is the exact same color orange. Look how close they are. So it doesn't stand out as much as it's going to in the other kits, but okay. So you start out, you learn how to make some increases, some basic single crochets, then some increases, and eventually you'll learn how to do what they call the invisible decrease. I do still have a good bit of orange left, which is good because I've got a lot more bits to be doing with my little man. Now, if I had been using the safety eyes, I would have put them on already, but they do alert you. They are called safety eyes, but they are not for stuffies made for children or pets. So they do show you how to embroider them. I'll get to that in a second. And that is going to be done after he's all stuffed and finished. So I could actually do it pretty soon. Let's get into a little bit more. Let's see here. I have a lot of notes. In case you hadn't remembered, our little crochet hook, which is literally a hook. Remember the trick of once you take out your direction card that has the QR code to get you into the website and has your password, then you have a big gap in this packet with your wee woobly bits. So you may want to be very careful in how you set it down, or if you do have small children and pets, have a Ziploc bag handy. I'd have a clear plastic one that you can put this in, because even if you put it in here, then there's going to be loose wee woobly bits in there. And of course, I still have the yarn. What else did I need? I found I needed a pencil and a little pad of paper. They are not provided, but you are going to want some kind of writing utensil and some kind of piece of paper. So I did write down, if you saw that, I did write down the pattern as I went along. And so I have it up until this point. Let's see here. There are a number of notes I have. So let me show you. I do have on my phone. I have a screenshot of what the app looks like, and I can probably show you what it looks like now. Let me get there. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I thought I had that screenshot. Oh, I do. Just doesn't look as complete. Let me show you one picture, see if I can get it up. Weebles, where are you, little Weebles? Felix the fox. Wait for it to come up.
Now it is time to stuff this body. So you want to grab...
Okay. Yep, there's no passwords or any other top secret information, so I can show you this. It's going to tell you like the name of the part of the directions you're on, how many parts there are. This one is just one video of one video. So that's easy. Sometimes there can be as many as like 8 videos for one section, and it'll tell you like you're on 1 of 8, 2 of 8, 3 of 8. In the status bar, you can see how it's solid, one solid bar. If there's multiple parts, you're going to see multiple little dark lines, and they will fill in as you go across, and you can always close that out. The directions appear very clearly up here in black lettering, and she's showing you it's literally a video of somebody's hands. It's not, you don't see the person who's talking, you just see their hands and what they're doing. Those videos are very clear. There is always, okay, just because of where we are, there's usually a back button where you can get it to replay. So down here is a play button. It tells you how long it is. I have the closed captioning on, so you can see the closed captioning. It says, so you want to grab that little pillow of stuffing that came in your kit. Now you see how it does have wanna. It doesn't have want to. There's also a rusty hair on there. It has wanna, W-A-N-N-A. And that sort of thing does happen occasionally in the closed captionings. There's one time that kit was kick, K-I-C-K instead. And there was another really funny little odd one. Oh, peace. One time peace, when it said like pick up your piece, it was peace. P-E-A-C-E instead of P-I-E. One of the videos suddenly had music towards the end of it. I don't know where that came from either. It was startling. I kept like turning it off, and I was looking around the room to see if a toy got activated or if somebody's phone was going off. Nope, it was just some random music that was there. If at any point in time you have questions, they have little help videos. There's some that are videos, and you can even say it's something else. So how do I start over? How do I undo something? I have the wrong number of stitches. What do I do? I lost track of where I was. What do I do? How do I make my crochet look better? Where does the last stitch of a round go? I need help with something else. And these are tailored to whatever step you're in. Some of them, like, I need help with something else, is always there. And how do I start over, I think, is always there.
That little pillow of stuffing that
Stopped her again. And then you can always go to the next video or to the last video. So pretty easy to use. And when you're done, you can just click it closed. So the app was actually pretty easy. Like I said, I did actually learn a new stitch, the invisible decrease. So that's it. It was pretty easy. Anytime I needed to check I did forget things. Some of the short video segments are outright directions, and sometimes they have printed directions just like I copied down, and they teach you how to read printed directions before they give it to you. And before they teach you how to read printed directions and before they give them to you, they actually show you in a diagram form so that you understand the mechanics, which sounds crazy, but it's not. It's very visual. So they start out with your 6 original stitches, right? And then they show you, because you're doing an increase in one, there's 2 for each one. It's really neat. So they show you it visually so that you can understand. So it's really appealing to different modalities of learning, and I really did love that. What else? Some of them are directions, and some of them are just tips on how to do something better or new. Like I say, you have back, help, forward, replay. You have the closed captioning available. Difference between closed and open captioning. So it technically has both. Open captioning are the words that appear across the top as you're going. They have chosen what to put in there, and it's on the video screen. Closed captioning makes that black box around the text, and it moves along with the speech at the speed of the speech. I probably forgot to tell you, you can also click when you first open it, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, the videos are going to be different. How exciting is that? A lot of people, that holds them back. You don't need to be held back by this kit. So you can see, I did this in 2 days, just in my free time. I got the main body done. I'm imagining it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do these other pieces. I'm going to have to even start them myself. Ooh. So we're going to have a muzzle, 2 ears, and a tail that I need to learn to do. But I wanted to show you the basic body is not difficult. And so if you wanted a weird squishy egg for Easter, hey, these directions work out just fine for that. And they actually do, when they show you how to do the eyes, they show you how to embroider. So you can even do some ziggy zaggies should you want to make a simple little Easter egg. Great little toy there. Anything else? I don't think so. Although the picture here shows it landscape, I could only get it to work portrait. Let me try one more time to see if I can. I mean, when it was portrait, well, that didn't work. Switch to a different. It switched to a completely different video. Sorry. I mean, that's what I got when I did it, but let me hit play, see if it.
You might see all this stuffing and think that you should just stick the stuffing in your plushie, but if you do that, your plushie might come out looking a little bit lumpy. So there is a bit of a technique here.
So I was able to use my fingers to make it bigger and to fill up the screen. But I still feel like I get
is pull
more of an image when I hold it this way. I get the full image. That's up to you. Again, it was pretty easy to do. Like I say, I learned some new stitches. There were things I didn't realize that I've been doing all along. How you hold the yarn is what gives you tension so that your stitches aren't too tight or too loose. It also teaches you some really, really handy tips for that. I was excited about that. And also, you know how when you've been crocheting for a long time, you're like, oh, it's so easy. You just do it, and you're actually twisting your hook and things sometimes, and you don't realize that you do it. It is kind of intuitive, but the video breaks it down just in case it's not intuitive to you. And it really works you slowly. That's why I said, like, when like one segment is like 8 tiny little videos, they really break it down and take it slowly. Take your time. You can repeat it as many times as you need to. But I really like their technique. I was really thrilled with that. And if it's something that you're pretty sure you know how to do, feel free to skip. And then you realize, like I skipped thinking I knew how to do the decrease. And then I realized theirs doesn't look like mine. And I went back and I learned how to make that stitch. So you do want to be careful. Your first time doing a Woobles, you may want to watch the entire segment to just see how they're doing things. As with anything, everybody's going to teach it a little bit differently, and there may be some great tips or tricks that you can pick up along your way. So Felix the Fox is coming along nicely. I'm going to add a little bit more stuffing. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I've already decreased it so much. Even stuffing it, great tips on stuffing it. I can still get a little bit more in there. I'm excited to try him. I may be setting him away until after Easter. I don't know that I want to start another part, but I did enjoy it. I wanted to show you that. And just note, it does seem to be all online, not like an app you get. So that's the trick too if you're going on vacation somewhere without Wi-Fi. Not sure how that's going to work. I do feel like you need internet access to do it. And I guess that's about it. I'll find out by the end, I suppose. No, that's it. Friends, may God bless you and keep you. May make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the good Lord bless you. In nomine Patris, Affiliate, Spiritus Sancti. Amen.